Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading from August the 15th to the 30th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Sorry, too many cards fell out there. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Just so you know as well, I am using a mic now. I'm going to test it out and see how it goes. I kind of learned from the last videos that it was kind of too far away from my face. So we'll see if I can kind of continue this in the next week. But for right now, just going to test it out. Okay, so I'm doing what I've done for the last couple of readings and starting with the Angel Oracle Guide and then moving on to traditional tarot and then Oracle cards after as well. So your message this week is Guardian Angel, Aquarius. Alright, your message. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them since their soul's creation. Now your guardian angel is drawing closer to you than ever. This angel guide knows you, loves you, accepts you completely. Before your incarnation on Earth, you danced across the stars together. If you're feeling overwhelmed or alone at this time, know that your angel guide is with you and to share the love and make you feel safe. You never walk this path alone, and angels are always there to light the way. This card is a huge reminder that you always have their help, support, and companionship available to you. You're an independent soul and often find yourself trying to do everything on your own, but know that even just a quick prayer to your guardian angel can take away some of that pressure. Your angels want to hear from you. In order to support you fully, they must be invited to do so, but then no request is too much. Your angel guide was made for you and dedicated to you. Take time today for an easy and formal conversation with them. Speak openly in a heartfelt way about your life and any challenges you are facing and anything you need help with. Through that conversation, their help will find its way to you, and when you draw this card, they want you to know that they are with you. Lovely. You have support. Alright, Aquarius, let me pull some cards and see what we got here. Just give me a minute too, so. Let me just feel the energy that I am feeling here. It's funny, the immediate message when I just kind of bopped into feeling what I was feeling was, you do have a lot of power here, which is nice to feel. Feeling energy of also kind of not sitting back, but like taking a step back in a way. Like it just feels like also this energy of feeling like this idea of like what I should be doing might be coming up a lot right now. It's feeling like what I should be doing right now instead of doing this. But I think if you are following your kind of intuition here, if you're following what you are feeling, Aquarius, that might be important. Because I feel this kind of sense of burnout or the sense of energy of being like, okay, well, I have to keep going because if I stop for a little bit, then, you know, I'm not kind of continuing to work on my goal. I'm getting information in the body here. You might also get sick just to slow you down a little bit. The smartest, I don't know why I'm getting so many feelings and like kind of wordy messages right now, which is kind of unusual, but I'm just getting what I am feeling. Smartest route is a plan, you know, it's like when to strike is instead of just constantly striking and like hoping something works out, it's almost just like when to strike. We have the Five of Swords kind of in the reverse here in our energy. It's kind of like exhaustion, defeated energy, feeling like kind of at war, feeling kind of feeling, maybe, again, that idea of maybe battling, that you're just kind of exhausted from battling everything, or trying to kind of keep up this fight going here. We also have the Four of Swords kind of in the reverse here, which means a time of action. So it feels like things are kind of, yes, moving fast in your life, and it is kind of like a time for action, Aquarius. It's this is not going to be kind of a time where it's going to feel like a lull. It's going to feel like we're kind of having to do things or getting ready to kind of do things here as well. But there is this kind of out of balance energy that is coming with it from you, where you're kind of exhausting yourself too much, pushing yourself too much in a way that isn't kind of becoming not beneficial for you. So this energy that they're talking about here, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is this energy of this kind of very kind of intellectual, logical air sign here, kind of the top of the class, the top of the game. I mean, they are the king here. They're asking you to kind of be the king, it's feeling like. It doesn't matter male or female, they're asking you to kind of hold the power of understanding that you are the king. The way the kind of king gets there, especially kind of in the court, they kind of have the final say, or they have the final rule here. Remember, you're kind of empowered. And that's why I'm feeling this energy of kind of empowerment with you as well here. But again, I think they're saying call in your guardian angels, because you are in a state of just being like, I almost like this needing or grabbing energy. You're like, I need to do this, I need to do this. But it's like, who says you need to do that, you know? Who says that you cannot take a day off, or who says you can't rest here? Because it just feels like it's almost like that sense of kind of grabbing what's kind of out of reach for us, or feeling like the momentum slows down a bit, you know, then I'm screwed. I have to keep this kind of action moving forward, and to the point where it gets kind of this exhaustion. And it's almost like this kind of rabbit in the hare moment, where it's like, or the tortoise in the hare, right? Where the slow and steady kind of wins the race. It's about taking action, but it's also taking time for rest. So make sure that you're showing up presently as your kind of best self. Because when your energy starts to kind of get depleted here, like the Temperance in reverse, when we need that self-care, when we need that time to just kind of rest and recuperate here, we kind of get in this energy of franticness, and we get in this energy of like turning into overthinking. And because our energy is not balanced, we are now kind of more exhausted. So they're saying, hey, it's time to kind of balance your energy here. And when there's a time to kind of balance your energy, take that time, you know. You need a day to just do self-care. And this is a message I need to remind myself all the time as well, Aquarius, because I'm always like, this is my to-do list. I have to do A, B, C, D, and E, and I have to get it done today, even though sometimes I don't need to get it done today. But I just put that kind of stress on me here, and it feels like the same way. So they're asking you to be a little bit more strategic with things. Trust that you are this kind of King of Swords. Trust that you'll know what to do in these situations. You have the authority to kind of figure out what the best plan of action is. The King of Swords is almost like that master of chess. They take their time to kind of feel what their next move is, so that they don't kind of make a mistake. I'm getting this energy really strong with you in these 2 weeks here. We also have the High Priestess coming out sideways, and when it comes out sideways like this, they're telling me that the card can go either way. So either we're not listening to our intuition, we're not listening to that gut feeling that says, hey, maybe you should rest today, or I'm not really feeling up to doing this today. Maybe I just need to kind of recoup here. Maybe my body is telling me, hey, we need to slow down a little bit. We live in such a reactive world, it's sometimes hard to understand that we need to slow down, because everyone needs an instant response. Everyone, needs, and it almost makes like you feel like you need to have that instant response. Like you're like, I need to know exactly how I'm feeling at this moment, instead of just sitting in it a little bit here. But your gut is telling you something, and so it's really important these 2 weeks to be listening to it. So again, it can go upright, like, yep, we're listening to it, or no, we are kind of blocking our intuition here. You're going to know intuitively when the right time is to kind of strike here. Yep, overworked, overexhausted. You're going to know, Aquarius, what is best for you in this moment. And this is why I'm talking about this empowerment. This is why I'm talking about this feeling, this kind of energy here of just knowing what's best for us. Because no one is us other than us, right? Like, no one knows what you are feeling right now in this moment. I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, you should be doing this. Like, you should be going out there and like handing out resumes. And you're just like, honestly, my energy is not right there. Not in it today. I'm not really feeling it today. Of course, if you have a job and you have deadlines, that makes a little bit of a difference here. But it's just talking about, hey, you're kind of overworked right now, so you're going to need to do something to balance out your energy, and give yourself that time to balance yourself out. And it's funny because a lot of us are in kind of capitalist jobs and systems like that, and it's really hard to kind of find this kind of energy to just kind of stop or relax or enjoy kind of our free time here. Because they expect us to kind of work so much or be in this state of constant work until we're kind of feeling this kind of overwork or exhaustion. So if you need a personal day, a sick day, it seems like in these 2 weeks it would be a good time to take it. If you want to travel, if you want to get away for a bit, it seems like it would be good kind of for your own, for your energy and for your emotional health here as well. There's just the word resilience just came up into my head here as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords coming out here as well. The Queen and King of Swords, two air signs, two intellectual cards, two cards of kind of power, of clarity, of thought, of clear kind of communication here as well. It feels like with this kind of Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we are kind of having some questions maybe about our foundations, especially maybe involving money. Here, this energy is kind of gold digging energy, of constant maybe more money wanting to come in, like you're just kind of thinking about money, and it's just like, well, I need more money, I need to, I want to be rich, I want to acquire it. It feels like there's just a little bit of these kind of mental blocks around money. Empress is coming out here in reverse as well, and the Empress is not feeling abundant. So not feeling like opportunity or things are coming towards us. Sometimes it's basically just this kind of hyper like feminine energy. And it doesn't matter if this is a male or female watching this. It's more of that kind of idea that I am the Empress or Emperor. Things will naturally come to me because I am vibrating at such a high frequency here. It's like that kind of, I don't want to say delusion, but it's just that kind of resilience to be like, yeah, even if my money's not here right now, it's on the way. You know, it's like coming towards me. You know, because I am the Empress. That energy just comes towards me here. So you might have some mental blocks which you've been putting on yourself here of not feeling abundant or feeling like money or everything is kind of out of reach. Maybe you're doing some money manifestations. Maybe you are looking at money a little bit differently here, in a way that you're just like, I have enough. I have enough right now. More is coming to me in the future, but I don't need to stress about it. I don't need to kind of overthink here. It's going to come towards me in the kind of right time, and it's like pulling that energy towards you instead of feeling like you're reaching so much. And that's what I'm feeling here. Is this kind of, instead of like reaching, being like, you're kind of being like, no, it's going to come to me in the right time, because I know that my spiritual team, my guardian angels are there with me as well, helping me here. You know, they're not going to kind of leave me in the dirt in this situation, and trusting that. You always see the people that are be like, especially people in like business and things that are really risk it all, who are like, I had $1 million company and then I got nothing, but I always knew that I was going to be here. I always knew that I was going to have something. Even when I had $1 in my bank account to my name, I knew I believed in myself enough, and I knew that this dream was going to be mine. You hear a lot of actors with that story here as well, having that faith, faith in themselves and faith in the kind of universe here. And I feel like that's going to be a big message for you in these 2 weeks, is kind of having that faith here, Aquarius. You know, bringing that energy towards you, bringing that money towards you instead of feeling like you have to reach for it so much. Some of you might be moving homes or leaving your current house, thinking about it in the next couple weeks here, because we do have the Four of Wands coming in, and the Four of Wands is kind of all about this energy of moving away from home or leaving our kind of home state. So again, maybe some of you are getting away for a little bit, Aquarius, or maybe you guys are thinking about moving houses, but I feel like there's a conversation to be had about it with this Page of Swords energy. Someone's coming through to talk about this maybe change of location. Maybe this is a spouse, maybe this is a friend, maybe this is someone being like, okay, maybe it's time we move to the city, or maybe it's time we move kind of somewhere else to start something here, because where we're at currently is just not working out for us. So you might be having that conversation kind of coming up in these 2 weeks as well. Maybe that's kind of adding some of the stress of this kind of money situations, but trust that your guardian angels have your back. I think that is going to be kind of the most important thing for these kind of 2 weeks. Okay, interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Moon card. This energy here, the Three of Pentacles, is all about energy of moving away from a group or disbanding kind of from a group situation. Maybe leaving a job, maybe leaving a project that you're working on, maybe a project that you were working on didn't come into fruition. Maybe they didn't have the same values as you. Maybe they didn't have the same outlook as you, so you were decided that it was time to walk away from this. Maybe it was like a situation where you're like, I'm chasing my dreams. Whatever it is, this kind of stress of walking away from this maybe job or walking away from this maybe group of people that you were working with before is causing you a lot of stress. It's causing you a lot of anxiety, maybe sleepless nights here. Maybe you left a stable career behind to kind of pursue something else, but it's causing you so much anxiety. And it's kind of just like, with the Moon card, it's saying that it's kind of delusion, which is a good thing. You want that because it says it's not real. It's like a mirage that we're putting in our head here. This kind of stress or anxiety is not the truth. And I think that's kind of important to hear in this kind of reading for you, Aquarius, is that this kind of energy with the Moon card is kind of about deceiving, about illusion. It's not what we're actually seeing here. It's not what we're actually is the truth that's going on in this situation. So maybe some of you are having regrets about leaving maybe something behind because you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing now. You know, I'm feeling this this energy of having to feel like I have to like constantly grasp for something, or something for feeling exhausted. But they're telling you to chill. It feels like chill out a little bit. This is the time for like strategy. This is time for recouping your energy. Things will be clearer soon, so don't want you to stress so much. Feel that the guardian angels have your back with this, because right now you're just kind of feeling defeated, it feels like, especially with all this kind of overthinking, especially with this Moon card coming out. You might be feeling defeated in a relationship here as well, because we have the Two of Cups ending. But let me feel what this kind of is. What is this kind of Two of Cups in reverse? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups reversed, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Sun card reversed, the Star card reversed. Alright, Aquarius. So, this Ten of Swords here is feeling like defeat, which is what we're kind of talking about in this top energy here. Maybe you're feeling defeated by a relationship right now with the Two of Cups in reversed. This also might be an energy of a past relationship here as well. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reversed, it means that something we're not feeling maybe valued right now, or feeling like this kind of defeated energy because, again, maybe someone's not seeing eye to eye to you, or not feeling valued, or almost like seen in this relationship for kind of your work that you have done. So if these feelings are coming up, make sure we are kind of having conversations about them, Aquarius, that hey, I'm not feeling seen in this. This is what I'm feeling here. It might be feeling like you're going to be feeling a lot in these 2 weeks. We have the Wheel of Fortune here reversed, which kind of means like the wheel might not be spinning in our favor. But the Sun card in reverse is telling us, hey, things will be better. The sun will shine again. We're just in this period of the Moon card here. Where this kind of delusion or this fear is kind of taking a bit over. This kind of shadow side is feeling more kind of prominent in our life right now. The Sun card in reverse is still a good card. They're saying, hey, things will get better for you here. Just give it the time and trust that you are this King of Swords. Trust that you are this Queen of Swords as well. Trust that you have the power to kind of get through this, whatever it is right now. Whatever kind of anxiety you are having, whatever it is you're walking away from, this energy of kind of feeling overworked. The Star in reverse is saying, hey, we're losing a little bit of hope for the future here, or hoping that things will work out. They want you to flip that. They want you to be like, hey, I got you. I got you. Just take a deep breath, pause. You're not doing yourself any justice here by kind of freaking out so much, or feeling like everything is so kind of unattainable to you. Have this guardian angel energy. Just be like, you know what? I am supported. Things will kind of work out for me. And honestly, it really does change your life when you change that outlook on things. Like, you really kind of reprogram your brain here. It's something that I went through a few years ago. It really does change your life. It really does make things a lot easier. It makes things a lot more peaceful. Just going to put that out there, okay? All right. So energy you got here is a few. So you got two energy oracle cards, which is one is the Door to Romance reversed, which is kind of maybe giving this kind of breakup energy here that we are having. So I'm just going to read it out to you, and we'll go from there. This card reversed indicates delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In the present relationship, it could be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may be seen to be shut for a long time, but energetically, the universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes to your daily life, and that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Engage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift old energies of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness in all that you attract. And that's the important part of this card right here. And I'll read it again, and 222 was on the reading here. But such choices in your attitude and self-treatment, right, what we kind of deserve, what we are feeling here, will change your core consciousness and all that you attract. That is what I was kind of telling you about with my same experiences. It makes life a lot more peaceful. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. We also have action in reversed. Just get to the page here. Action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card is reversed, you may find yourself something is missing. Something is missing in your determination or to follow through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in constant effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments that in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan. That's the King of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords, right? That chess game here. Then make sure that you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals and be flexible yet persistent, even conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. I am responsible for my own life, and I'll take action towards my goals and happiness every day. And that's like putting more action towards, again, like your goals instead of putting more action towards your overthinking or your kind of overworking here, right? Take it day by day. You also have you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave, and many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially when they have an underactive or open root chakra, finding it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in a meaningless conversation and relationships. However, we must remember we are not here to go about life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people, yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much that we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. So many of us knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, but lacking genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physical reach out of those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to people who are physically in your life and those who truly know you? Alright, Aquarius. That was your end of August reading. I hope that helped.